What's up? What's up, y'all? Hey, y'all. Hey, I am so sorry that I am late. I had to I'm in the process of cooking and I was like, "Oh, let me hop on in this right quick." So it's not going to be a very long live. I just wanted to update you guys on the Jay-Z situation. But yeah, I just made me some smothered turkey wings and I'm in the process of doing my homemade mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna make this real quick. What's up, Tanya G? What's up? What's up? What's up? I think I left my phone in the kitchen. That is okay. Hold on, let me do something right quick. Hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. Let's see. Yeah, so as you can see on the thumbnail, we're going to discuss Jay-Z right quick while I'm doing this. So it's very interesting. And when this story broke a couple of minutes ago, all I could think about was Jaguar, right? And I was having this discussion with my baby sis, and we were like, with Jag, I'd be on the fence with her. I honestly be on the fence with her because some things I just don't, I feel that she tells the truth, but she stretches the truth, if that kind of makes sense. To where, individuals don't believe, what she's saying. Um, what am I trying to do? Give me one second. So I was like, man, they did all of this and look what happened. Because remember that Beyonce and Jay-Z, I believe, contacted Pierce Morgan, and Pierce Morgan came out with the apology and all that other stuff, and actually took out that segment where Jag was talking about them, only for this to actually come out. So it's pretty wild. I cannot find the thingamajigger that I want to do. Hold on, I may have to get my phone because I want to put it on a certain mode. Like I said, we're not going to be here very, very long. Huh, that's interesting that it doesn't do it. Hold on, let me get my phone right quick. Okay, all right. So I'm going to see if I can do it from my phone. So give me a second. I don't even think I can do it from there. Let me see. Okay. All right. So nope. All right. So it's okay. I'll probably end up doing what I need to do. Okay. So what's up, Tanya G? So hello from Baltimore. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope y'all are staying warm on that side of the U.S. The story is all over the internet. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Prayers go out to all the victims and the accusers. That is true. That is very true. All right. So I had to find the petition. And then I ended up posting it in a paralegal group because we're talking about it there as well. So it's two things that I'm not gonna read the whole complaint. I'm just gonna read the parts where it spoke of Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, and then I'm gonna read the press release that he actually put out a couple of minutes ago. So as you can see, this is Jane Doe. And then here we go. Sean Carter. Sean Carter. So usually, and I've always explained, when they put like organizational does or John Doe or Jane Doe, that's they know that there's people, but they have not figured out what their names are yet. And when they do figure it out, then that's when they amend the complaint, and that's what you see here. So this is the first amended complaint. They ended up putting Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, on here. So I'm gonna do a control find because, like I said, I'm not going through all of this. um, okay. So intro says defendant Sean Combs, along with his longtime friend and collaborator Sean Carter, rugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after party following the 2000 Video Music Awards, also known as the VMAs. Another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting the minor. Many others were present at the after party but did nothing to stop the assault. Combs had been allowed for years to conduct himself in this manner without any consequences. He believes he is above the law. He is not. His close friend, Sean Carter, has been with Combs many such instances described herein. Both perpetrators must face justice. So, once they find out who the other celebrities are, you're going to see another amended complaint or several. All right, so let's go on to the next section. Okay, so here, and this is the last part. So, defendant Sean Carter is a male who, on information and belief, maintains residences in both New York and Los Angeles. Defendant Carter is more commonly known by his industry name Jay Z. Carter was identified in plaintiff's original complaint as Celebrity A. Prior to the filings of this amended complaint, Carter received a letter from plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve the matter. Upon present information and belief, Jay Z responded to said letter by not filing an utterly frivolous lawsuit, but by also orchestrating a conspiracy of harassment, bullying, and intimidation against plaintiff's lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates in attempt to silence plaintiff from naming Jay-Z herein. This effort was meant to scare plaintiff and to discredit her counsel. That effort failed. Indeed, plaintiff chose to file this amended as a result of a rigorous conduct perpetrated by Carter. So, this is a civil suit. Y'all have to understand that because so many years has passed, for the statute of limitations for filing a criminal is not going to work. So that is why you see all of these civil suits. Hey, Buttercup, and what's up, Katie? So this is a civil suit. Now, remind you, what was that, a couple of days ago I did another a Diddy video with attorney Tony Buzbee, and regarding what Busby actually had going on at that time. So there is somebody, it is an agency out there that is actually not only harassing him in the firm, but the firm's, family members, his family members, former clients. It's just getting out of hand. And I, thought it was Diddy working on the inside. But, looking at this, I'm convinced that it's not just Diddy, but it's also Jay Z. Jaguar Wright was right. Okay. I'm just gonna put that out there. Because y'all see what Jay Z and Beyonce did when she went on Piers Morgan. Right. I hope everybody, if you just now coming back from a coma or up under a rock, you need to go watch the Piers Morgan original interview with Jag, when she mentioned Jay-Z's name. So because this happened, and what happened when they sent the demand letter, that right there, that's a whole nother rabbit hole. In civil suits, right? Preferably anything dealing with injury, we send out demand letters. They're calling it an extortion letter. I really don't feel like it's actually a demand letter. Like, hey, our client suffered damages. We want to handle this prior to filing a suit against you, and you give them the opportunity. But when his response is that, what did he say? He said, it says, upon present information and belief, Jay-Z responded to said letter by not only filing an utterly frivolous lawsuit, by also orchestrating a conspiracy of harassment, bullying, and intimidation against plaintiffs' lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates. That's enough. We already know. So Jay-Z is behind the scenes trying to cover up what has come to light. And there's so many other celebrities that I'm sure is going to end up coming out very, very soon. So I don't put anything of that. So those demand letters that are sent, those are not that's not extortion, that's not blackmailing. That is the demand letter. That's the process. You send out a demand letter before you go to litigation. Why? Because who wants to sit there and spend all on attorney fees and all this other stuff? See what how they make it seem to the public, when we're watching it, like, well, I work in this field, so I kind of know. But for others who don't work in the field, they would assume that, oh, they're just trying to get money. It's a sort no, you're trying to settle something before going to the courts because it is going to be expensive. Neither parties want to sit there and spend money on a litigation because you got depositions, you have mediation, you have trial. That costs money. The attorneys alone, that costs money. And you're not just paying the attorneys, you're paying paralegals, you're paying legal assistants. Anybody that is working on these cases, they have to also pay for it. So that's why they send demand letters before they file suit. Hey, let's settle this outside of court before we get to court. Okay, let me see. If one comes out of the woods works, there's more to come. Oh yes, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's going to end up singing like a canary. I'm about to say a canary, but just like they said, there are several A-list celebrities that they have reached out prior to any of these lawsuits. Well, prior to including them in these lawsuits. I really think that there are going to be more filings to come. Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein opened up a floodgates. They did. They really did. A lot of people don't know. Even I read a few months ago, and I don't even think that video did anything, but Trump was with Epstein. They had parties in Manhattan, messing with girls under the age of 16 and threatening them. There's one girl that don't nobody even know what happened to her. Nobody knows what happened to her. And it allegedly Trump said something to one girl that he was doing something with and said, I will make you disappear like I did whatchamacallit. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right. So that I believe that is all. All right. So let me get into the press release that he actually ended up. And I'm going on to Twitter. And if you all can see this, I'm gonna try to make it. Can I make it bigger? I can't make it bigger. I'm gonna read it to you guys. So it says, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Buzbee. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So, no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims also would deserve real justice if there were the case, if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these typical type of theatrics. I have no idea how you would come to be such deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you I have seen your kind many times over. I'm then prepared to deal with your type. You Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to the true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I am a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. What? All right, so I don't even know what to say about this. Now, one, you can't file a criminal suit because the statute of limitations. This was over what they said 2 decades ago, so that's out the window. I believe. Well, I believe. I have to look and see. I have to look and see. Why do people? Well, why people doing these things if they you're above the law and because you're celebrities? But this is sickening. It is. It really is. Trump is untouchable at the moment, but his day is coming very soon. I truly believe that. Good evening, Naughty. Good evening. Yes. So that's that. So if y'all have not heard, Jay-Z has been named in an amended complaint alleging that he rugged and raped a 13-year-old with Diddy. The summons actually has been served, well, it's been requested today. More than likely he'll be served shortly. So I'm assuming Jay-Z heard after everybody has posted on the internet that he was named in a lawsuit. It's just a matter of him actually getting served. But Jay-Z says he didn't do it, and he has stated that if there is somebody out there who did this, then that person needs to be in jail. They need a criminal lawsuit and not a civil one. We know that Diddy right now is in jail and he does have a criminal indictment. I really don't see someone lying about this. Um, you know, Looking at what happened to Cassie, everybody didn't believe her until the video came out. So I'm just based off of what Jag said, based off of what allegations is listed in the complaint, I can only assume that this happened unless you say otherwise. It is unfortunate because yes, you do have young Blue Ivy. I forgot how old she's, a teenager. And come Monday, tomorrow, that she's going to be the talk of the school. Oh my gosh, your dad did this. So I do feel for the kids. But please don't sit up here and lie and say you didn't do this, knowing darn well that you did. That would be very devastating. That would be very devastating. Um, yeah, I would let some people come up, but I gotta get my mashed potatoes so I can eat my smothered gravy. But yeah, so this is what's going on. Um, we have to understand the type of game that these perps are playing. Um, we just spoke about how Tony Buzbee is being threatened, not just him, the firm, his families, and everybody, because stuff is like this information is coming out and people are getting exposed. They are getting exposed. 24-year-old this week, they probably going to have more people coming for Jay-Z. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to stay on it. I have a whole Diddy file full of cases. My folder is full of Diddy cases. So I'm very interested because I'm pretty sure he's not the only celebrity who states that they're not going to do anything or refuse to pay anything. So we go see in a couple, in the what we at December 8th. We're gonna see by the end of this month. I bet you more people are going to come out. I bet you. But hey, thank y'all for tuning in with me for a very short period of time. I hope this was, I don't want to say beneficial, but I hope this was insightful and informational to you guys, so y'all know exactly what's going on. I'm trying to keep y'all updated with this, but this is breaking news. This really is breaking news. um I just want y'all to kind of think about what Jaguar Wright said. Now, a part of me is just like, okay, if you see these things happen, why you didn't go to the police? But then it's just like, I don't know, as far as um because these A-list celebrities have a excuse me. Oh, they have a tendency to blacklist people. And I don't think that's what Jag wanted. So, but yeah, so y'all, yeah, thank you. I definitely will. Hey, y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all think more celebrities is gonna be named in these lawsuits? Y'all let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, be blessed and I'm out. Bye.